here's some items from my 2009 case, well, the second best, which is stuff. This is particularly interesting, this one here, because it's finally got this thing working. It's a lovely item, which when I'm going to pull this, it's going to twirl around and fly in the air. And I've had it since 2009, and it just stayed grounded. It refuses to rise. And so I did something to it, and I'll show you how it does. I'll show you that third, though. The first two, this one fooled me as well because I'm a bit slow. It's a very nice little clip with a light in it. There we are, nice strong light. And the idea is it goes on the rim of a hat. Here we are. I can't put my hat on my head, but I'll pretend I will. There we are. And it clips on like that. There's the front of my head. But when I turned the light on, I thought, well, that's a bit daft. All it's doing is lighting the top of the hat. So I'm a bit slow about this. Yes, of course. All you've got to do is bend it forward like that, and that's better. Now that's a sensible, quite a nice little way of illuminating things in the dark, wearing a little headlight. And it clips nicely and comes away like that. So a good start, but I have to be a little bit more alert with my brain, learning to turn things over. The second one is an extraordinary thing I picked up in a shop I think in Boston, in Harvard Square. There's a wonderful shop that sells stationery stuff. And this was the biggest elastic band I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely extraordinary thing. I've never used it, but I could use it for exercising. So there's one of those for stretching the muscles and things. But it's big enough, almost, especially if I cut it in half, to skip with it. Skipping an elastic band, I suppose you could. I've never thought of what I could use it for, to actually hold something that size, and with quite a lot. It's got a lot of pull there, so it's going to be quite tough. But I've got to think of something to actually use it for, because it's a lot bigger than this one here. So this one here, which I'm very pleased to. What they did, I don't know why it would happen, but you see these brown stainy bits here. That was glue, where they glued, someone anyway, had glued little gentle sort of oval pieces of polystyrene, like a little extra wings to them, onto it. That had the effect of completely destroying the flight. It wouldn't rise up out of its little starting position. But as soon as I'd taken those off, I left them on just to remind me of it. It goes like a bird, well, like a dragonfly, or my friends say it's probably a wood wasp, because look at the rest of this. This is just charming. It's got a woodpecker here, if I can get that into focus. And when you pull that, it does this. Well, let's take this off for a minute and make a nice whirring sound. And inside of the thing whirling around like mad with a spring pulled back, but it's shaped like a woodpecker. Very nice. So let's see if it actually works. Place it on there. I've got this up to the ceiling with no trouble at all. There we are. And we pull. Oops, there's it. Woo! Caught it in one go. Perfect toy. Why did I sit down and think of that before? So now I'm going to try it in the garden and see what sort of height I can get from it. Probably a good height, actually, because it flies very well. The other thing I did, of course, is put this over a gas flame very gently and warm it, and then bend it to get a bit more of a pitch, so it's cutting through the air when it comes here. It's hitting the air and giving it a lift and so on. But that's a very, very nice design of a flying toy. So let's have another go, because I'm very fond of this. I want to give it a name too. It just about reaches the ceiling, I think. Woo! Oh, caught it. I love it.